Thanks, guys. Iowa men's basketball hit the road for the East Wednesday night.
After a huge upset against Indiana this past weekend, Penn State is hoping to cause another one against Iowa.
But they will have to stop one Iowa junior first, though.
Peter Jock is playing his best basketball with one special fan in the crowd.
Alyssa Klosterman tells us who.
Peter Jock is evolving into one of the nation's best men's basketball players. Averaging 13 points per game and leading the conference in steals, Pete makes basketball seem easy. But if only life imitated his game. Jock's journey started in Sudan. But when he was 9 years old, his mother moved Peter and his 3 siblings to Des Moines, Iowa, a large Sudanese refugee population. When in elementary school, Mike Nixon, Pete's AAU basketball coach at the time, welcomed Pete and his 3 siblings into his family. He became Pete's guardian and soon-to-be #1 fan.
His mom, I think, relied on me from the standpoint of she didn't really know a lot of the things around from an American standpoint. So I asked her to have the ability to make sure I could make decisions for the kids, not only from a school or a personal standpoint, but also from a medical standpoint, in case something would happen.
I mean, he just came to talk to my mom. He's like, he wanted involvement into a basketball player. He wanted to help me as a basketball player and a student. And his family and my family got really close, and my mom made him my legal guardian.
His travels were not easy nor effortless, that of which reflects Jock's basketball career. From Mr. Iowa basketball in high school to now gaining Big Ten Conference recognition as Player of the Week, Jock has become a key component to this 4th-ranked Iowa Hawkeye team. And of course, guardian Mike Nixon supporting him every step of the way.
Our families incorporate and do things together, so it's meant a lot.
I think he missed one game all year, and that was, I don't know where it was, but he goes to all my games. And seeing him in the stand just made me play harder for all the stuff he did in my life and for my family. So, I mean, it's just been great, all the support he has for me. So
for my family, and his family, it's been a really rewarding experience. From where he was to the point where we didn't know if he would play basketball anymore to where he is today, where he is playing the best basketball he's played in the collegiate game. It's been incredibly rewarding.
Reporting in Carver Hawkeye Arena, I'm Alyssa Klosterman, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Check out Thursday's show to find out if Iowa and Peter Jock pulled off their 12th win of the season in the conference.
One team that is looking for their 10th conference victory and to remain undefeated is the Iowa wrestling team.
Yeah, and they have a chance to do it on Monday with a new format of the college wrestling national duels against North Carolina State. Wrestling reporter Zach Mackey took a closer peek at Iowa's competitor.
For the first time since the beginning of the year, when Iowa wrestled top-seeded Oklahoma State, another ranked opponent hits the scene. The Wolfpack of North Carolina State will travel to Carver Hawkeye Arena. North Carolina State earned one of 2 at-large spots in the National Dual Championship Series after finishing as the ACC runner-up, dropping their lone match to Virginia 14-19. This is a matchup that Tom Brand says they cannot overlook.
We have to be ready like we're ready every week, and we have to get ready for a style that's something that we haven't seen, but that we're going to have to deal with.
Many wrestling fans are going to look at the matchup and be disappointed in who Iowa is not wrestling. Penn State is the only other team that is still undefeated in the Big Ten, but the way the decision was made, these two do not get matched up against each other.
We've been ranked behind Penn State all year. I guess if there's controversy to it, that would be the controversy. Should we wrestle Penn State or not? That was the one flaw, but that was talked about.
This new national dual system is very similar to the BCS bowl system in college football. There's a committee that decides who wrestles who, and Penn State versus Oklahoma State has been dubbed the National Duels National Championship. Iowa will be essentially wrestling for second place. That doesn't seem to stop these wrestlers.
It doesn't matter who they put in front of us. We got to get up for it. It's another duel. And, we're looking to get another win.
For Daily Iowan TV Sports, I'm Zach Mack.
2, 1. It's another match for fans in Carver, but it won't be the last as Iowa hosts the Big Ten Championship duels March 5th and 6th.
On Thursday's show, Taylor Brooks takes a look at the wrestling side and tells us how some Iowa wrestlers will see flashbacks in their national duel meet on Monday.
Holly, Iowa track and field hasn't seen much of Iowa City this indoor track season, but one Hawkeye earned his 2nd Big Ten honor of his collegiate career.
That's right. Junior Aaron Mallett was named Big Ten Athlete of the Week on Wednesday. The St. Louis natives soared to second place in the men's 60-meter hurdles at the Tyson Invitational in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
And this is the 6th consecutive week Mallet has led the Big Ten in the event.
Another team that's finding their season starting down south is the Iowa women's rowing team.
Yeah, 2 scrimmages will take place in Texas, one against Old Dominion and the other against the defending Big 12 champions, the Texas Longhorns.
Definitely going to be a little warmer down there than it is up here.
That's for sure. Even with those temperatures warming up a little bit, it's still pretty good down south. And that'll do it for Holly and I.
Back to you guys at the desk.